Not a good thing to do. You may get into problems with it. You know, lunches are really important. And one of the most exciting things that we can do as a church is we can support young people who really wouldn't have a lunch at all if it wasn't for your generosity, if it wasn't for your kindness. Some of you know we support a school in Soroti in the north of Uganda. And at that school, 350 young people come along week by week. And it's lovely to see them. They're great, great kids. But of course, they come from very poor homes. And often food is not around. They haven't got a lot to eat. So through your generosity and the generosity of people in the wider community and schools, they are able to have at least one meal a day. Now, let me show you what their meal looks like. There is no chocolate in it, okay? Let's have a look. That's Monday's lunch. And that's Tuesday's lunch. And that's Wednesday's lunch. And that's Thursday's lunch. That's Friday's lunch. And then the following week, that's Monday's lunch, Tuesday's lunch, Wednesday's lunch, Thursday's lunch, and Friday's lunch. The same every day. I've queued up with those kids because it's the only meal that they will have in a day. And I have never, ever, ever heard any of them complain. They only smile, and they look happy because of your kindness that they're able to eat that day. What an amazing thing that is. How good is God? My wife is telling me to do this. I'm a bit worried it might slip off, but and Mrs. Watson's here, and she cleans the platform. And I'm still scared of Mrs. Watson, even after 18 months out of captivity. Here we go. There we go. So they've got red beans, and they've got pocho, and pocho is just made with maize and just added hot water. That's all it is. That fills your tummy because it's very stodgy, and that's kind of the thing that tastes a little bit more like good food. Now, many of you here are vegetarians, and probably you wouldn't mind this, but whether or not you'd want to eat it every single day of your life. But that's how it is. And next week, I'm going to be in Crossroads School in Soroti, together with Brian, who is often at the back there. And Brian is going to be filming, so we'll show you the kids all lined up having their food, which will be very nice for you to see. And while I'm there, I'm going to say to Brian, we're just going to thank God because these kids are going to get a good meal today. And thank you, God, for the generosity. Sharing is absolutely at the heart of harvest.